I know. I have a problem, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm here for another book haul. My last book haul, and the book haul before that, and the book haul before that, I said I wasn't going to get any more books. Apparently, I either have a huge problem, and I don't know how to fix it, or I just keep lying. Yeah, about that. I had a reason to go to Goodwill, though. I brought applications in because I need a second job since I need to do all this stuff with my life. So I need a second job. So there was a reason to go, and I just decided to stay and look at the books. Even though I was just there yesterday, but I still found a ton of books. In all, I think it costed about 20 bucks for all these books, less than that. So it's not that bad. Yet again, I did not take the stickers off, and yet again, I probably won't tell you what they're about, but if they look good or whatever, no, you know what? It's going to be a long video. Sit back, get some popcorn, pause this video for a second. Go get some popcorn, get a soda. It might be a little long, because I'm going to tell you what they're about. Because what's the point of me showing you the books I got if I don't tell you what they're about? So, I'm going to do that. Okay. Here we go. The first one I got is, of course, I saw Harry Potter and I had to get it. And it's nothing special. It's just a notebook. With just a regular, like, write-in notebook. I don't think anybody's written in it. I didn't really check. But I just did. No one read in it. So it seems like new. It was only $3. And I will collect anything that's Harry Potter. So I saw Harry Potter on the side and I had to grab it. I really don't care what it is. As long as it's Harry Potter, I'll love it. So I had to buy it. The next book I got is another Eat This, Not That one. And this is for kids. It has a lot of different, like, it tells you for, like, different, like, fast food. Like, there's, like, Dairy Queen, what you should eat and not eat at Dairy Queen. Denny's. Like, there's a lot. There's even a Taco Bell one where I work. Even though I totally disagree with what it tells you to eat, there's a Taco Bell one. It says you should eat all these things and not those, even though we don't even serve those. Yeah, but it's just like one of those, like, eat this and not that kind of thing. But this one's for kids. The other one I got was kind of like losing weight and saving money kind of one. Okay, here, I'll show you these ones first. The next books I got are kind of like, you know how I have been saying in my other videos that I want to get a lot of books from, like, my childhood kind of to keep, because all this Kindle crap that's coming around, I'm not going to be able to find these books anymore. And I used to absolutely, sorry, I have my pillow pet in my lap. I used to love these books when I was a kid, and so I want to share them with my kids when I have kids, or if I do anything with children, I have little kids books. And one of them is a Babysitter's Club book. I know it's really gold, so it's very, like, shiny. And it's one of those super special ones where the babysitters remember. So I got that one because it's a bigger one. But it's the only really Babysitter's Club I saw there. Then I got some Magic Treehouse books, which I absolutely loved Magic Treehouse when I was younger. I used to get them all the time at the library. I got Good Morning Gorillas, Dolphins at Daybreak, which was one of my favorites, Stage Fright on a Summer Night, and this one was really pretty, which these are number 26, 9, and 25. I'm going to try to get all of them. Whenever I see a Magic Treehouse, I'm going to buy it. And then the next one I got is Blizzard of the Blue Moon, which is a hardback, and I've never seen hardback in, oh, that's really pretty, and it's purple and has a unicorn on the cover. It's so gay. I'm allowed to say it. I'm gay. Anyway, yeah, so I got those ones. Then the next book I got is a really pretty one, and it's called The Long Road Home by Mary Alice Monroe. And the back says, Her husband's suicide left Nora Mackenzie alone, and his shady Wall Street dealings left the Manhattan socialite penniless. By a miracle, she's held on to her mountainside farm, and she'll keep holding on no matter what. The property is Nora's one chance to wring some dignity out of the shame she's been living. The Vermont locals think she's a city girl on the nature kick, but she's not afraid of her get her hands dirty. Nora's serious about learning the farming business if she can figure out where to begin. Against the local skepticism, she has only one ally, Charles C.W. Walker. C.W. is hardworking and gentle with the animals and the patient teacher of the hundreds of chores Nora needs to learn. Slowly, she starts to believe she'll survive in her new life, even flourish. She might even be willing to open her heart again, but she won't return to a life of lies, and the truth about C.W. may be more than Nora's fragile heart can bear. So it sounds really good. Kind of one of those chick lit kind of books, but sometimes you're in a mood for that. The next book I got is kind of in not great condition, but I wanted to get it because I want to read them. And it's Sherlock Holmes and the Ice Palace Murders by Larry Millett. I'm sure, I don't know if it's like an original, like one of the Sherlock Holmes books or not, but I thought I'd get it just because I had just watched Sherlock Holmes and I saw it, and so I bought it. The next book is called Her Fearful Symmetry by Audrey Neffenberger. Is that how you say her name? That's funny. But that's that, and I really, really love this. Don't mind the stickers. I haven't taken them off, but I really like this cover. And the back says, Julia and Violetta Poole are 20-year-old sisters with an intense attachment to each other. One morning, the mailman delivers a thick envelope to their house in the suburbs of Chicago. Their English aunt, Elsa Snoblin, has died of cancer and left them her London apartment. There are two conditions for this inheritance: that they live in the flat for 1 year before they sell it, and that their parents not enter it. Julia and Violetta are twins. So were the girls' aunt, Elspetha, and her mother, Eddie. The girls moved to Elspetha's flat, which borders the vast Highgate Cemetery, where Christina Rossetti, George Eliot, Stella Gibbons, and other luminaries are buried. Julia and Violetta become involved in their living neighbors, Martin, the composer of classical puzzles who suffers from crippling OCD, and Robert, Elsa's exclusive lover, the scholar of the cemetery. They also discover that much is still alive in Highgate, including perhaps their aunt. So it sounds awesome. The next one I got is The Memory Thief by Emily Colin. And the back says, before Madeline Kimball's mountaineer husband, Aidan, climbs Mount McKinley's south face, he makes her a solemn vow: I will come back to you. But late one night, Maddie gets the devastating news that Aidan has died in an avalanche, leaving her to care for their son, a small boy with a very big secret. The call comes from JC, Aidan's best friend and fellow climber, whose grief is seasoned with survivor's guilt, and something more. JC has loved Maddie for years, but he has never wanted the chance to be with her to come at so terrible a cost. Across the country, Nicholas Selvin wakes from the motorcycle crash with his memory wiped clean, yet his dreams are haunted by visions of a mysterious woman and a young boy, neither of whom he has ever met. Conceived that these strangers hold the answers he seeks, Nicholas leaves everything behind to find them. What he discovers will require a leap of faith that will change all their lives forever. So it sounds amazing. So I'm really excited to get into that one. The next one I got, I'm not going to tell you what they're about because you should know, and it's the Vagina Monologues by Eve Ensler. I read I am not a human. No, I am not something by her. It's somewhere in my room. I don't know exactly where, but it's I'm Not Something by her. And I really, really wanted to read this. I was gonna go to this play before, but I didn't get a chance. Okay, there's only a couple more. Okay. Oh, my feet. Okay. Sorry, my feet were bothering me. The next one is Autobiography of a Face by Lucy Greenlee. I've seen this like a while ago and I really wanted to read it, and I saw it and I had remembered it. I don't remember what it's about, but here's the back. It says, at age 9, Lucy Greenlee is diagnosed with a potentially terminal cancer. When she returned to school with a third of her jaw removed, she faced the cruel taunts of classmates. In this strikingly candid memoir, Greenlee tells her story of great suffering and remarkable strength about sentimentally with a considerable wit, vividly portraying the pain of peer rejection and the guilty pleasures of wanting to be special, Greenlee captures with unique insight what it's like to be a child and young adult, to be torn between two warring impulses, to feel that more than anything else we want to be loved for who we are, and while wishing desperately and secretly to be perfect. So it sounds absolutely amazing. Oh, my computer just went black. Okay, next. The next book is a child's book, actually, like a little kid's book. But it actually looks pretty good, and the writing is pretty big for a kid's book. So it's called The Feast in the Beanstalk by P.W. Kessney. I think that's how you say his name. It's right there. I don't know. But it sounds good. Like the writing isn't that big, so it sounds pretty good. And the back, yet again, says, that's where Nick comes in. Orphaned and desperate, Nick joins a rugged band of thieves in hopes of a warm meal and a little protection. In exchange, Nick must help them break into the lavish white castle rumored to belong to the old man named Jack. Legend says it's full of riches from Jack's quest to the magical beanstalk decades ago. When Nick's dangerous mission leads him straight to Jack, he sees a chance to climb the strange beanstalk himself. But what Nick doesn't know is that the things are different from when Jack made his climb. There are a few new foes at the top now, ones with cruel weapons and foul plans that could destroy the world as Nick knows it. Will Nick come down the beanstalk a hero, or will he come down at all? So it sounds awesome. It sounds like a really good kid's book. The next one is Maybe a Miracle by Brian Struess. I think I saw that, and I really liked the sight of it, and so I picked it up, and it actually sounds pretty good. And this is what the back says. I really hope I'm not, like, going too fast through these. If you have any questions about any of the books, or you want me to type out instead of listening to what the books are about or anything, just leave it down below, and I'll definitely help you out. Okay, this is the back of Maybe a Miracle by Brian Struess, I think. And it says, when he finds his sister Annika floating face down in a family pool the night of his senior prom, Monroe Anderson becomes a reluctant hero. He saves her from drowning, but despite his efforts, she slips into a coma. What follows astonishes everyone. Within days of the accident, mysterious events begin to occur around Annika. Monroe's family members react to those apparent miracles in very different ways. Mom finds God, Dad finds the bottle, and older brother Ben finds a new way to torture Monroe. In the end, Monroe must decide what's worth believing in, what's worth fighting for, and finally who he wants to be. So it sounds really good. Next one, I got my own copy of Tuesday with Morrie by Mitch Albom. This I can tell you what it's about because I've read the book before and I've seen the movie. Oh, that's cute. The inside says, to Don from Mother, Christmas '98. Oh, you can't really see it, but it says there. That's really cute. It's about a young man that comes back and something's happening. I think one of his teacher, is dying, and he comes back and he decides to help him out and goes to his house every Tuesday, which is why it says Tuesdays with Morrie. And his teacher basically teaches him more things every Tuesday, and he learns a lot from this teacher. And it kind of here, I'll read the last paragraph. It says, Tuesdays with Morrie is a magical chronicle of their time together through which Mitch shares Morrie's lasting gifts with the world. And it's really cute. And it's true. The next book I got is See Jane Die by Erica Spindler, yet again one of my favorite adult authors. And the back says, nearly killed as a teenager, a hit-by-run boater, Jane Killen is a woman with everything to live for. A series of surgeries restored her lovely face. She's the toast of the Dallas art community. Her sculptures lauded, I think, as both disturbing and beautiful, and Jane and her husband, plastic surgeon Dr. Ian Westbrook, are expecting their first child. Then a woman with ties to Ian has found brutally slain, and unbelievably, the police make him their prime suspect. At first determined to prove her husband's innocence, Jane cannot escape her own growing doubts. Then her nightmare escalates. She begins receiving anonymous messages and quickly becomes convinced they're from him. The boulder she always believed deliberately hit her and got away with it. Now Jane must face a terrifying truth. Her tormentor knows everything about her. Her likes, her dislikes, her daily routine, and most frightening of all, her deepest fears. And he will use them mercilessly to see Jane dead. So it sounds good. And then the last book I got is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but it is the England cover, England soft cover. So yes, yet again, I am a nerd, and I want the, it's really bad, but I want a whole set of hardcover Harry Potter, a whole set of softcover Harry Potter, a whole set of hard and soft of the England covers and the new covers and just everything. I want everything Harry Potter. Yeah, I'm a real big nerd. So I saw that and I had to get it because I believe I have the second one in the England cover. Now I have the first one too. So that is my haul. I am sorry that it's almost 16 minutes long, but I know my last couple of hauls I didn't really explain to you what the books were about, so I wanted to this time because I thought I had gotten a lot of really great books. So if you have any questions at all or anything, comments, just want to chat, leave them down below. And of course I will get back to you in my next video. So I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Enjoy reading.